Hey everyone, welcome back to another Tech Stop video. Today we're marveling at some ingenious construction workers that are on another level. If you're impressed by any of the entries on our list, let us know with a like. Now let's get started. Number 10. Kohler plumbing product installations are amazing to watch. In this clip, workers start installing a stationary rainfall shower by adding a new shower valve behind the scenes. They add a binding tape onto the treads of the valve, pipes, and fittings for a secure seal. Then, they screw the valve into place and further secure it by adding wooden beams in front of and behind the valve to drill the valve into the inner part of the wall. Then on the other side of the wall, they secure a plastic fitting which acts as the base for the button that will be used to turn the shower on or off. Next, they add the bracket which will secure the interior of the rainfall shower head. Once everything's lined up, the final parts are connected and owners can now have a one-of-a-kind shower right in their home. Number 9. Workers at Pete's Tire Barns perform some outstanding tire reconstruction, and watching them work is an amazing sight. Workers start by removing any existing tread by rotating the tire against a special sander. This removes any damage the tire might have sustained. Then they fill any existing gaps with cured rubber, and then they coat the stem with the cushion gum that reacts with vulcanizing cement to chemically bond the stem with the new tire tread. Meanwhile, a separate worker trims a fresh new tread, which is then fitted and placed on the existing tread and then hammered into place for a secure fit. Number 8. This massive scale tunnel project starts with workers leveling the ground for huge fitted stones, which are lowered in place via a crane. Each stone has unique fittings to hold them into place with tension alone, instead of mortar and other binding agents. Workers keep tension on the lower blocks via chains, and then build them up slowly, adding more. Each stone is also held in place via chains that connect to machines off-site to hold tension on the blocks, until the final block is added, when they'll be released. This project requires clear communication, as workers relay to the crane operator any adjustments that need to be made. Once the top stone, otherwise known as the keystone, is in place, the chains are removed and the blocks settle in place. Another heavy machine can then adjust the blocks with a quick tap if they haven't settled right. Number 7. Not all construction has to be about functionality. In this clip, Adhetech industrial adhesives are used by a skilled craftsman to build a unique stucco sliding pattern. The worker uses traditional mortar tools like a paintbrush as he makes patterns in the wet material. He then gently applies a sponge to give that rough finish, and finishes it off by selectively measuring and removing material to make it look like it's brick-laid structure. Amazing! Number 6. These workers are using Wytog's unique concrete building blocks in place of traditional materials. Their smooth and consistent shape makes them easy to cut and reshape for this stair building project. Once they're cut to shape, each block is easily sanded down to smooth any sharp edges or to create an abrasive surface to better bind the blocks together. Wytog's clean white finish allows builders to easily mark each block for accurate cuts and measurements. Once each block is cut and sanded, they use cement to bind the blocks in place and then hammer each block with a mallet for a secure fit. This multi-person job starts with the sides of the steps that act as foundations for the crossbeams that you can walk on. Once the sides of the stairs are in place, workers finish off the project with the steps themselves that curve beautifully upward to what will become the second story of the structure. Number 5. When workers have a design in mind that's unique, there usually aren't many tools to aid them in crafting their vision. This worker came up with an ingenious way to use a pattern in his bricklaying. He starts with a traditional base of face bricks with holes, and then he adds a curved piece of rebar to the structure, which he secures with mortar. Then a coworker slides additional bricks onto the rebar to provide the backbone of a unique curved structure. Thanks to the skilled craftsmanship of the bricklayer, the rebar holds up even as he approaches the top without any support directly beneath the top bricks. After the mortar has had time to settle, workers check on the top to ensure the structure is level before finishing this smaller ledge, which he then connects to an even taller semicircle archway. Number 4. Laying a smooth polished concrete is a job most basic construction workers can tackle, but when it comes to laying the flooring for a massive indoor structure like this one, workers use some impressive machines to get the job done fast. With incredibly tall ceilings and doors, drivers bring full-size cement trucks right inside to pour the rough material right onto the floor. Concrete rollers get the base layer ready for the next step. The concrete is then layered down and compacted with vibrating screed that can be adjusted to the slump. Then hardener is spread via massive seeders, and a combination of mechanical and manual tools flatten and smooth out the concrete, which is then power floated and sprayed with a finish for a shiny smooth floor. Number 3. These construction workers are installing an amazing new system developed by AECO called the Hexaline 2.0 Recyclable Polypropylene Trench Drainage System, designed to handle pedestrian and light vehicle traffic for clog-free discrete drains. Workers remove bricks or other surface structures and then dig the base for the trench system. The base will be secured by a fresh layer of concrete for stability and to prevent any leaks from damaging the structural integrity around the Hexaline 2.0. The Hexaline 2.0 comes with pre-made punch-outs, so you can put the drainage hole anywhere along its length to match your exact design needs. Each segment of the drain fits together nice and easy for fast assembly with almost no tools required. The whole length of the device is then secured with extra concrete, and then it's topped off with a metal grid, and it's good to go. Number 2. This demonstration of Bohl's glass cutting tools is really amazing. The worker starts out by measuring the glass. Then he secures the apparatus onto the glass via suction, and then adjusts the cutting mechanism to the right size. Next, he applies cutting fluid in front of the arm as it moves around the glass, and then finishes the cutting with one more pass. Next, he takes out the Filber-Schnell cut opening tapper and adjusts the force to the proper level. In this case, he uses the minimum setting to avoid damaging the glass. Another worker secures and rotates the panel while the other moves along the cutting line, tapping it to make the break go straight through the glass without shattering it. They then up the power on the tapper to break the excess glass, leaving them with a perfectly circular pane of glass. Number 1. Watch as this incredible 5th generation robot helps construct interior walls. This ingenious machine carries drywall from stacks all the way to the wall where it accurately puts it in place without any human interaction. That's right, no controls here. The HRP-5P is autonomous. Next, the robot construction worker automatically detects the studs in the wall frame and drills the drywall into place. While it might not be able to build a full house yet, this awesome high-tech construction worker frees up actual workers to do more specialized tasks, saving time and money in the future. You might have seen this incredible construction working robot in one of our videos about 10 amazing robots that actually exist. If you haven't watched it yet, you're missing out. Check it out in the description below. Manual labor sometimes gets a bad rap, but these ingenious construction workers are on another level. What did you think of our list? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to like the video to show us you enjoyed it and subscribe to TechStop for more amazing videos.